So I'm almost certain that every single person watching this video has been in a situation or two where you've eaten an entire pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream all in one sitting. And that's okay because we all have those lonely nights. Some of us more than others. Obviously, if you have fitness goals, you don't want to be eating an entire pint of this ice cream too often, otherwise it's going to set you off track, just given the number of calories that each pint has. Obviously, we love Ben & Jerry's because their flavors are so unique and delicious, and they have so many cool mix-ins. But what if I told you that using the handy Ninja Creamy, we could recreate some of these flavors for a fraction of the calories? Hi, if you're new here, I'm Amanda, aka Fit Food AE, and today we're gonna be making 3 high-protein, low-calorie copycat flavors of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, using the Ninja Creamy, of course. And those 3 flavors are gonna be half-baked, cherry GARCIA, and strawberry cheesecake. So if you're excited to see me make these recipes, please give this video a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends, as it really helps the channel, and I post new videos every week. And with that, let's get started. So this first flavor that we're gonna be making out of the 3 is actually my favorite. It's called half-baked. I'm sure many of you are familiar with this one. It has cookie dough pieces and brownies, and it's delicious. So all 3 of these recipes actually use a very similar base, made it really easy for me when buying the ingredients. So we're gonna be using a combination of 2 milks. So the first one is Fairlife skim milk, which is basically like a higher protein version of regular milk. And then we got unsweetened almond milk. And of course we're using pea science protein. They actually have a brand new flavor. It's called frosted sugar cookie, and it's delicious. If you want to purchase from Pea Science, please use my discount code FIT15, but otherwise, any other protein powder will do. Although I've not tested these recipes with anything other than Pea Science, which is a whey casein blend. Next, you're going to use some fat-free vanilla pudding mix. So I use the Jell-O brand. If you don't have any of this on hand, you can substitute for xanthan gum. This basically just makes sure the ice cream doesn't come out as icy. And next, we're gonna add some 0-calorie sweetener. So I use Lakanto monk fruit sweetener, but of course you could use any other brand that you have that's like a 0-calorie sweetener. So now you're gonna stick this in the freezer for 24 hours. 24 hours gives it like the best chance of coming out the best possible way. I have made this ice cream after only freezing it for like 12 hours, but I would highly recommend putting it in for 24 hours if you can. So now we're gonna pop it out of the freezer and make the ice cream using the light ice cream setting. So once that's done, we're gonna add mix-ins. So you can really do this any way you want, but I decided to mix in the cookie dough, but then top it with the brownie pieces. So I use this Pillsbury ready-to-eat cookie dough. It's pretty crucial that you use the ready-to-eat cookie dough, otherwise we don't want you getting salmonella. I mean, like, realistically, as a kid, I would eat raw cookie dough all the time. That wasn't safe to eat, and I'm fine, but... So yeah, I decided to mix that in, so I used the mix-in setting rather than the respin. And then when adding the toppings, I decided to top it with a little bit more of that cookie dough, and then also about 1/4 of this Alpha Prime brownie. So these are protein brownies. They have around, like, 200 to 200 calories each, and then this one has 19 grams of protein. It also has 5 grams of collagen. Guys, these brownies are amazing. Like, they have so many flavors. I can't even begin to describe how amazing they are. I started working with them sometime last year, and you guys just like tear up their sales. Like, so many people are buying them. They're such an amazing brand, and their marketing is awesome as well. Anyways, enough about these protein brownies. Just please go purchase them. My code is FIT15 if you want a discount. And now we're done, and we can dig in. So next up, we got cherry GARCIA. So if you're a lover of cherries and dark chocolate, you're gonna absolutely love this recipe. So again, in this recipe, we use a similar base to the last recipe, but instead of the frosted sugar cookie PE Science, I just used Cake Pop. I don't know why. You could really use just like any vanilla, or if you have a cherry flavor protein powder, you should use that. I just don't have one. So at the last minute, I decided to add like a bit of cherry juice into the mix. It doesn't show in this video, but I just decided I want to put that in just to give it a bit more of like a pink cherry like color. Of course, this is totally optional. And then for the mix-ins, we added some maraschino cherries. I absolutely love these. Whenever like a drink has maraschino cherries, I'll like immediately eat it. They're so delicious. So I forgot to say this in the first video, but once you do that first spin with the light ice cream, and then before you put the mix-ins in, you want to pour in a little bit of unsweetened almond milk or any kind of milk, even water, just because as you'll notice, the first time you mix it, it comes out like a kind of powdery kind of texture. So this just helps make it nice and creamy. Another tip I have is to use a spoon to like scrape out the edges. This also prevents the edges from getting icy. Honestly, this isn't a must because usually it turns out fine without it, but I just find that it helps the ice cream blend just a little bit more. So yeah, it's looking very pink now. And then of course, we're gonna add chocolate chunks. And then you're done. I think this flavor is like slowly growing on me. And finally, we got strawberry cheesecake. So this recipe has a whole lot of strawberries and graham crackers, not a lot of like the cheesecake part, but that's okay. So for the protein powder, I use PE Science strawberry cheesecake protein powder because they have a strawberry cheesecake flavor. So if you want to purchase that, please use my discount code FIT15. But yeah, otherwise pretty much the same ingredients on the base. And of course, we got to freeze that for 24 hours. Use light ice cream setting to give it that first little spin. Then we're gonna scrape the edges and a little bit of unsweetened almond milk in there. So for the mix-ins, we're gonna do some chopped strawberries and then a graham cracker. Make sure to push it in there because then if it's not fully pushed in, when you try to put the lid back on, it's just not gonna screw. Mix those in and we're gonna top it with a little bit more. I decided to add like graham cracker crumbs as opposed to the whole graham crackers on top. And now you're done. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for the support on these Ninja Creamy videos. These videos honestly perform the best out of any of my videos, so I know you guys love them. Speaking of which, please check out my other Ninja Creamy recipe videos. I'm going to link those on the screen for you to watch next. And please be sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends, as it really helps the channel, and I post new videos every week. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Bye!